Welcome to This Explainer. Have you ever wondered why on some days you are just completely bursting with energy, and then on other days you feel like you're dragging yourself through mud? Well, the secret to that isn't some magic pill or an extra shot of espresso. It's actually an invisible clock ticking away right inside your body. Today, we're going to decode nature's 24-hour blueprint to help you tap into a massive, totally natural source of boundless energy.
We've all been in this incredibly frustrating scenario, right? You get a solid 8, maybe even 9 hours of sleep, and you still wake up feeling completely wiped out. It's like your body didn't even register that you were asleep. But the truth is that constant heavy fatigue isn't just about how much you sleep or eat. The real secret? It's the exact timing of those actions. When you do the right things at the completely wrong times, you're literally forcing your body to fight against its own natural laws. And yeah, profound exhaustion is pretty much the guaranteed result.
So to figure out how to actually fix this, we need to look at the absolute foundation of human health. You've probably heard the term circadian rhythm tossed around. To make it really easy to visualize, I want you to think of your body as this magnificent, giant symphony orchestra. Your vital organs are the highly skilled musicians, and your circadian rhythm is the silent master conductor. This conductor uses the 24-hour cycle of light and dark to precisely cue when to release hormones, when to sleep, and when to digest. If just one single musician misses a beat, the whole symphony turns into a chaotic mess. Our bodies work exactly the same way.
Imagine having a physiological map that shows the exact chronological journey your body takes every single day. It's incredibly dynamic, with energy actively shifting from one organ system to the next as the hours tick by. Understanding this is literally the ultimate key to sustainable physical and mental health. Once you align your daily habits with this natural rhythm, everything changes. So let's jump right into this daily cycle, starting with the very first thing in the morning. How you start your day is the absolute make or break moment for your entire metabolic cycle. Science shows us that getting morning sunlight isn't just a nice way to wake up. It is a powerful trigger. It acts like a magic potion that actively boosts your immune system and synthesizes vitamin D. Believe it or not, studies even link early sun exposure to a lower BMI. But here's the real kicker. That bright morning light actually flips a biological switch that starts the countdown timer for your melatonin production, ensuring you sleep soundly later that night.
As we move through this morning symphony, the timing is just fascinating. From 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., your large intestine wakes up. This makes it the absolute perfect window to flush out toxins with a warm glass of water. Then, between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m., your stomach shifts into high gear. If you skip breakfast here, your stomach still pumps out digestive juices, but has absolutely nothing to work on, making ulcers practically inevitable. Right after that, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., your spleen starts converting that breakfast nutrition into energy. Because of this, that specific window is your absolute peak for mental clarity and intense brain focus.
As the sun reaches its peak, our silent conductor just keeps waving the baton. From 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., all your body's energy flows straight to the heart. Your heart needs things calm and smooth right now, so a quick 15-minute nap here is honestly the best medicine you can get. From 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., your small intestine is working overtime to sort pure nutrients from waste. By 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., it's the bladder's turn to shine, making hydration absolutely crucial for detoxing. And as we roll into the late afternoon, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., your kidneys begin storing those nutrients. This becomes your ideal biological window for a light, early dinner. Now, this perfectly sets up a truly fascinating concept called chrononutrition. Basically, it tells us that when you put food into your mouth is just as critical as what you're eating. If you're someone who grazes and eats randomly across, say, a 13-hour period every day, you are completely shattering your biological rhythm. Your body simply cannot keep up with that kind of chaotic metabolic schedule.
So, what is the fix? Well, science clearly shows your daily eating window should be restricted to exactly 10 to 11 hours. That right there is the magic number. When you compress your entire daily food intake into this specific window, you're finally giving your organs the time they desperately need to process everything efficiently. And even more importantly, you're giving them the mandatory time they need to actually rest and recover afterward. When it comes to that eating window, breakfast should naturally happen within an hour or two of waking up to jumpstart your metabolism, followed by lunch a few hours later. But your dinner timing, that is a matter of biological survival. You absolutely must finish dinner 2 to 4 hours before you actually lay down to sleep. Your stomach demands that time to fully digest. If you ignore this and eat right before bed, painful bloating and acid reflux the second your head hits that pillow are pretty much guaranteed. And this leads us to a highly unforgiving rule your body enforces the moment the sun goes down. Think of it like a dangerous biological seesaw between melatonin and insulin. When darkness falls, your body releases melatonin to help you sleep. But here is the massive problem. When melatonin goes up, it directly suppresses insulin, the hormone that controls your blood sugar. If you eat a late-night snack when your insulin is suppressed, your body literally can't process that food properly. Your blood sugar spikes, your body instantly stores it as fat, and your risk for type 2 diabetes absolutely skyrockets.
But you know, food isn't the only thing throwing a major wrench in your nighttime rhythm. This brings us to the ultimate disruptor of modern life, blue light from our screens. While morning sunlight builds your immunity and sets your clock, the blue light from your phone or laptop at 10 p.m. is practically toxic to your routine. Staring at those screens literally tricks your brain into believing the sun is still high in the sky. It completely halts your melatonin production, leaving you tossing, turning, and wide awake.
And the hidden costs of this screen time are just staggering. Beyond entirely ruining your sleep and causing awful insomnia, it exacts a really heavy physical toll. The energy from blue light silently damages your retinas over time. And if that wasn't bad enough, it significantly accelerates the aging process of your skin. It is a massive price to pay just to scroll through social media for one more hour before bed.
Now, let's look at why getting deep, uninterrupted sleep is so vital. It's because your body's pulling the night shift for its detox schedule. From 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., the pericardium around your heart relaxes. From 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., your endocrine system balances your hormones so you can rest. From 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., your gallbladder is hard at work repairing damaged cells. And the big one, from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m., your liver begins a massive, deep blood purifying shift.
Have you ever gone out for late-night drinks or had a super heavy late dinner, only to suddenly snap awake right around 2 a.m. feeling incredibly hot, restless, and agitated? Yeah, that is not a coincidence. That is literally your liver crying out for help. You're forcing it to fight a massive battle against a huge influx of toxins right in the middle of what is supposed to be its required period of total silence and self-repair.
Now, I know we just talked about how technology can harm us with blue light, but fortunately, we can actually use tech to our immense advantage here. There are some really brilliant tools out there designed for biological harmony. You can use GPS apps to track your local sunrise and sunset to perfectly align with your environment. There are calculators for your hormonal peaks, and even smart alarms that wait for your lightest sleep cycle to wake you up gently so you completely avoid that heavy, groggy feeling in the morning.
When you put all of this together, it actually builds into an incredibly simple, actionable plan. To resynchronize your body's orchestra, you just need to implement these 4 straightforward steps. Step 1, get 15 to 30 minutes of morning sun right after you wake up. Step 2, compress all your eating into a 10 to 11 hour window. Step 3, enforce a strict cutoff and stop eating at least 4 hours before bed. And Step 4, turn off those screens or block blue light 2 hours before you go to sleep to protect your melatonin. I promise you, try this, and your body will absolutely thank you.
As we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with a provocative thought to reflect on today. Take a close look at your daily routine. Are your everyday habits nurturing your primal biological structure, or are they actively destroying it? Nature has gifted us this truly flawless blueprint. The choice is entirely yours. Are you going to continue to step out of rhythm and live in constant exhaustion, or will you start beating in rhythm with nature to unlock your true energy potential? Thank you so much for joining me on this fascinating journey.